here we are, we say in our churches often and in our Sunday schools, we say to kids, let's have a Bible story. We're going to have another Bible story. And so the trouble is the word story has sort of changed meaning in our modern vernacular, and the word story to many people today means fiction. It's not true. And yet these kids will go to public school or watch TV, PBS channel, Learning Channel, or whatever it is, and they get the idea, oh, we'll learn real stuff from TV, real stuff from school. What do we do at church? Well, we have stories. And I encourage them that they need to drop using the word story today and start to talk about when we're looking at the Bible, let's read this account of, let's read this record of. In other words, to emphasize it's a book of history, because Christianity is based in real history, and so history you can trust. And that's really what's happened in this day and age. The Bible has been attacked as a book of history. It's just a book of stories. It's not a book of history. We have to help the generations that we're training up to understand it is a book of history. I mean, think about the issue of marriage, because that's a big one in our culture right now. I mean, if the history in Genesis is not true, then how do you define marriage? I mean, what do we do with marriage? In Matthew 19, when Jesus was asked about marriage, he said, haven't you read he made them at the beginning male and female? And by the way, that's another issue today, gender distinction. I mean, Jesus gives gender distinction, male and female, right from the beginning, and he says, when a man leaves his father and mother and you cleave unto your wife and you be one flesh, based on the fact that the woman came from the man. Even in Corinthians, Paul talks about the woman is of the man. And so the doctrine of marriage is based there upon the literal history in Genesis. But if that history is not true, if there was no literal Adam and Eve, then what is marriage? Why is it to be a man and a woman? It's only a man and a woman because God invented marriage, and he invented marriage when he made the first marriage, Adam and Eve, Adam from dust and woman from his side. And, you know, and even think about the issue of clothing. Mm-hmm. I mean, the origin of clothing is right there in Genesis. God gave coats of skins to Adam and Eve because of sin. Personally, I believe that was the first blood sacrifice as a covering for their sin, a picture of what was to come in Jesus Christ, the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. Well, if you abandon Genesis, the literal history for marriage, and say marriage can be two men, two women, or whatever you want, well, why not abandon clothing? And, you know, even in this nation right now, we see a movement, there's demonstrations with some women's groups in various parts of the country where they're saying, if men can take their tops off, why can't we? And why not? I mean, where do you draw the lines unless there's an absolute authority that says why not?